Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, nous apprenons les classroom commands. So these are words or phrases that I will give to you. So they are basically directions for French virtual class and for real class when we get back to each other. So pour la classe virtuelle, allumer la vidéo. Allumer la vidéo. So when we're on Zoom, I'll say allumer la vidéo. That means turn your video on. Et le contraire, the opposite, I will say éteignez la vidéo, éteignez la vidéo, turn your video off. And then we have the same for the microphone. I could say coupez le micro, turn your mic off. And then if I need it back on, say réactivez le micro, turn your mic back on. Cliquez sur le bouton, click on the link, click on the button, click whatever I tell you to click. Oh, so this is spécifique au Zoom. Écrivez dans le chat. So if I've asked everyone to have their mics off and I need you to give me a response, I'll just say écrivez dans le chat, type it in the chat. Heads up, don't forget, your teachers can see all the chats, even if you don't send it to the teacher. If you just send it to another student, we can see it all, so don't be mean. Regardez l'écran. That's what you're all doing right now. Regardez l'écran. Look at the screen. So in class, I would say like regardez l'écran, meaning look at the screen, the projector screen. Écoutez. Écoutez bien. So you'll hear me say this in virtual class and real class. Levez la main. Levez la main. So you could do this if you have your video on. You could actually raise your physical hand, but also on Zoom, there's that little button in the participants section where you can raise your virtual hand. And then it'll put a little picture of a hand up. Lisez les instructions. This is so important, especially in virtual class. Lisez les instructions. Read the instructions. Commencez. Commencez. Start. And le contraire, finissez. Finissez, finish. Parlez en français. Parlez en français. Speak in French. Répondez aux questions. Répondez aux questions. Respond to the questions. That one's pretty self-explanatory, right? Faites les devoirs. Do the homework. So we hopefully will not have a whole lot of homework. I hope to assign you only things that you can complete in our block time of 75 minutes. But if not, it'll likely be a longer project where you'll probably have 1 or 2 class periods of work time. Okay, pour la classe physique. So these are words and phrases, commands that are going to be specific to the in-person classroom. Asseyez-vous. Asseyez-vous. Sit on down. Et le contraire, levez-vous. Levez-vous. Remember, we had regardez l'écran, look at the screen. Now we have regardez le tableau. Regardez le tableau, look at the board. Silence, s'il vous plaît. Silence, s'il vous plaît. I won't have to tell you that in virtual class because I can just mute you. Fermez les bouches. Fermez les bouches. Les bouches. Right here. So fermez les bouches, close your mouth. Sortez un crayon. Sortez un crayon. Get out a pencil. Sortez le papier. Sortez le papier. Get out the paper. Sortez les devoirs. So sortez, we don't get out, take out. Les devoirs, if you remember from a couple slides ago, is homework. So sortez les devoirs, get out your homework. So we definitely don't have this in virtual classroom. This is your turn-in bin. So if I want you to turn in your homework, I will say retournez les papiers. Retournez les papiers. And every class will have their own little folder. Répétez. 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 En anglais, repeat. Écrivez. Écrivez. So write. We do play a game sometimes where we have to lower our head. So I'll say baiser la tête, baiser la tête. And then le contraire, lever la tête. Raise your head up, lever la tête. Ranger les affaires, ranger les affaires, put away your stuff. Ranger les portables, ranger les portables. Put away your phone. Et puis, nous avons rangé les écouteurs. So, écouter is to listen. Écouteur is headphones, listeners, right? So, ranger les écouteurs, put away your headphones. Fermez la porte. So, fermez la bouche, close your mouth. Fermez la porte, close the door. And then we have le contraire, the opposite. Ouvrez la porte. Ouvrez la porte. Open your door. Cherchez un tableau blanc. Cherchez un tableau blanc. Go find a whiteboard. So in class, we have a classroom set of whiteboards that hopefully we'll still be able to use. I don't know about our sharing rules, what they're going to be, but I hope to have everyone will have an individual whiteboard where we practice writing on them. And then I'll give you the instruction, écrivez au tableau. Écrivez, write on your board. And then after you write, what do? Effacez le tableau. Effacez le tableau. Erase it. And then you would retourner à l'étagère. Return it to the bookshelf. And then I would say retournez à vos places. You go back to your seats. Dépêchez-vous. Dépêchez-vous. Hurry it on up. And then we're always going to débarrasser la table. So before we play a game, hopefully we can still play those, or before we take any sort of assessment, I will say débarrasser la table, clear off the tables. And then if you have my last block of the day, I'll tell you mettez les chaises sur la table. Mettez les chaises sur la table. Put those chairs on the table. You should also have your Chromebooks in class every day with you in school. You'll have your own one-to-one Chromebook. So I will tell you to chercher un ordinateur. Find your computer. Chercher un ordinateur. Et c'est fini.